Good afternoon, guys. We are just trying to get this screen set up. We didn't want to miss too much, so we started it without being 100% prepared. But Ben's working on it here. We're going to get the scoreboard up. This is the B-side finals. No, sorry, B-side semifinal. This is for 4th place here. Stephen Holum is playing Ron Frank Jr. 4th place in the Masters 8-ball. So B-side match here. Loser here is guaranteed $1,300. And we are off on an angle here, guys. We are using our PTZ camera. This is not one of our feature tables. The score is currently 3-0 for Stephen. Looks to be in good form here. Scott Wakely. So off the main bracket, Stephen played Jeff Beckley. And then he played Roger Edgar, and then he loses to Danny Olson. So Danny Olson puts him on the B side. Stephen goes to the B side, and he beat Alex Ollinger earlier today. And this is the next match after that. So 4-0 for Stephen. I think we're good to go here. Ben's been mad clicking. A smashing break. That's a Stephen Holum break. You'll have to excuse. We're not straight on here, so I might be a little off on the angles.
I love Vegas.
This could be a quick match, Jim. Yeah, Adam. We actually haven't seen so much of Stephen. We don't have any control over the scheduling, so I know that we have lots of loyal viewers that like to follow our players. So we just fired up the PTZ here, and we're just going to get an off angle on Stephen's match that's happening now. We were having problems with this camera earlier. We weren't able to get it connected, but Ben's a genius, figured it out. Ben's getting more technical at every event. Stephen's looking at this table and banging balls at a really good pace here, so he's feeling good, stroking them really good. A little bit of angle on this 6. Just pop off that top rail back for the 8. Looking good here. Yeah, guys, let me just take a look at this bracket. This is going to be a really quick match if it keeps going at this rate. This was a 7:30 match, so it's been going for approximately 18 minutes. 18 minutes, and it is 5-0. I am not sure where
Is he, what's his name?
Ron Frank Jr. is from. I am not familiar with him. He could really use a good break and run here, get on the board. Oh no. Did he scratch? Jim Joanne is on the next table. She is one table further, so. But she is actually hill here, so I'll try and keep you guys posted on both matches. I'm going to actually have to stand up because I can't even see from here. Oh, it looks like, thanks Doug Carter. It looks like Ben has actually got it up on the screen. Virginia, Radford, Virginia. Joanne has 2 balls and the 8 left on the table. She is currently playing, I believe her name is Denise from New Zealand. Really talented young player, all the way from New Zealand. So she is in tough here. But she had a little bit of an early lead. I was keeping track of her score earlier. She was up 5-3 in a race to 6. Looks like Denise has just kind of put the pressure on her. It is now hill. Joanne's got 2 balls, the 13 on the right long rail, the 9 ball on the bottom short rail, and the 8 just past the side on the rail. Oh no, it's not past the side. Sorry, it looks like it is fairly center in the side.
But it's free. What's happening in the magic booth?
Yeah, we could maybe zoom out slightly just so we can watch. That's Joanne's hill here. Just watch that last match and then we can zoom back in on Stephen. There we go. So we are here at the VNEA 2019 World Pool Championships. This is the dome, as they call it, or the pit. There's only 8 tables in here. Nice big room. Lots of seating. They've got bleachers for seating here. We'll maybe give you guys a view of the room here after these 2 matches are done. Give you an idea of what we're dealing with. Yeah, Stephen is in the zone, guys. He's stroking pretty fierce. Not giving his opponent many options or many chances at this table, so kind of hoping that Ron gets out here. Sometimes you just need a game to get on a roll. I like to see these matches tough and tight. looks like Denise has got a 4-ball that was tied up in there. Oh no. Denise is going to get ball in hand on this table. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Denise is high ball. I did not know that Joanne had the 4-ball sitting there. Ron gets on the board. Excellent. Oops. There we go. 6-1. Looks like it is his break. Another break and run would be really great here. Looks like Denise comes from behind and takes that match from Joanne. Okay, Brian, we will not count him out. Sorry, guys, I'm a little preoccupied here. Our Facebook keeps crashing. It seems to be an ongoing issue since we got here on Thursday. The Facebook streams just will not stay up. It's just crashing, and that seems to be a Facebook issue. So, on that note, if you guys are having the same problems, which it seems to be happening quite a bit, we are streaming live to YouTube as well and following along with the comments there. Joseph on YouTube, it looks small, the table. They are small tables. They are the 3.5 by 7s. These are Valley bar boxes. This is what the league players play on all year. Ron's just making sure here. Every shot here could be his last mistake. Stephen is not taking any prisoners today. Nice little shot. 2 rails around for the 13, it looks like. This view is awesome. I tend to not like this view just because it's really hard to see the angles. But it is good for something different. Now that we have the camera working, we'll try and stream a few more matches when we don't have anything scheduled on our feature tables. Joey, the stream is clear on YouTube, absolutely. Good break and run there by Ron. He's clawing back. How did Ben do? Ben did not do fantastic. Ben always grinds and he tries his best. This field though is a sea of monsters. We have Danny Olson in the house, Alex Ollinger, Chris McDaniels, Stephen Holum, Joe Spence. He ended up having to take out his own teammate to get to the big board. Had a 9 a.m. match this morning, and he played Alex Ollinger. Lost that one. And then he lost to... let me just take a look. So Ben lost to Alex Ollinger, and then he beat his teammate Joe Spence, and then he lost to Jeff Blaze, who I believe is from Quebec, if I'm not mistaken. These tables are breaking really tough, Jim. So good news for Ron, though. He gets to see this table. Try to attempt another run here. One game at a time. That's all you need. Thanks for joining us, John. Conrad, nice to see you. Thanks, Bernie. Yes, Jeff Blaze is from Quebec. It's a little different coming to these tournaments where we're not local. We're very accustomed to seeing, you know, Ben and Joe, Steven, Johnny, Eric making it deep into the finals, so we're very accustomed to watching them play. But when you come to the VNEA here, this is a sea of beasts. Really great shooters in this room. Hello, Brian. Thanks for joining us. I was just mentioning that we do seem to be having a Facebook problem. Facebook is having a worldwide area outage. I guess it depends on where you live. We've been having problems with it since we got here on Wednesday or Thursday. So it's intermittently just crashing all the time. Very frustrating. So if you guys want to stay with us, we have no problems with our live YouTube stream. If you guys want to flip over there. We are following along with the comments. Make sure you like the YouTube stream. Turn your notifications on. You will get a notification every time we go live through YouTube as well. Looks like Ron's up and over that 5 ball there. Or is it 3 ball? Oh, that always makes it a little tough when you're up and over a ball like that. You know what, Bob Johnson? I do not count anybody out in this room. These guys are masters players for a reason. These guys have an unbelievable ability to grind and come back. Switch to Internet Explorer and the stream won't stop every so often. I've been on over 2 hours since you switched to Internet Explorer. I will give that a shot. I don't have a password onto the Q Sports Live Facebook. I'll have to find that out. We are simply using the Facebook app. Thank you, Autumn. It is awesome to be where we're at. We started from just tripods and cell phones. This is how it all started. Oh, Steven almost got a hanger there. He held his breath. He thought that that almost was not going to drop. Terry, how's it going today? It has been a busy day. Oh no, he rattles one. Getting out of sync here. Another opportunity for Ron. This could be big. You always want to take advantage when your opponent makes a mistake. Everything looks pretty open here. The only thing maybe he has to be on the top side for that 15. Shoot it down towards the bottom of the table. I don't know if it goes past that 8. Hard to see the angles from here. Oh, it looks like the 15 actually might go past the 2 in the other corner. Sure does. That's a shape he played. Ron Anderson. Is Steven playing with the Jacoby? He is not. Oh, maybe he is actually. He did actually have a Revo, but he had a Jacoby Black on loan from one of our friends back home. So it could be the Jacoby Black. He started with the Revo, and he said he actually preferred the Jacoby just because of the taper. It just felt nicer. So assuming, oh no, Ron hung that 15. Must have been tight towards that 2. Yeah, Adam, we started tripods and phones at the corner pocket in Red Deer. These guys are human, Bob. They do make mistakes. They are not 100% all the time. You can win against everybody. You just gotta capitalize on those mistakes. That is the key. He's getting a little frustrated, just hanging balls. So Matt on YouTube says that he does the fiber optic splicing for CenturyLink, which runs a lot of fiber for Facebook there. And there's been system-based issues and fiber-based issues this weekend. It's been crazy, Matt. If you could fix that, we would really appreciate that. We do get a lot of our viewers from Facebook just simply because of the ease of hitting the play button. You know, as you're scrolling, the stream just pops up. Very easy to share the link. But like we mentioned, the YouTube stream. Oh, Ron just missed that 15. Tried to come clip it off the rail. But the YouTube stream has got a really clear picture. So if you guys are having problems with that Facebook stream, just flip over to YouTube. We would appreciate it if you shared that YouTube link also. Let's get these viewers up. We are here in the Masters pit. We're going to be watching great pool for the rest of the week. We are on day 4 of 10. So not quite halfway through. We're going to have lots of finals either tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday. 8-ball teams event starts. Has the women's finals started? I'm not sure where they're exactly at in the ladies' matches. Well, thanks for letting us know, Matt, saying that he can't fix it, but he's just letting us know what's happening. But if you could make a phone call and make them fix it, that'd be great. This is the 8-ball for the win for Steven. Got to the hill first. That is it. Okay, guys, let me see what we've got going on here. So that was for 4th place. So Ron Frank Jr. is going to get 4th place. I believe that payout was $1,300. Oops. It sure was. So Ron's going to collect $1,300. Steven is going to go on to play Kenneth Brisbane. I don't know where Kenneth is from, but we will find out, and we will try to get that on the stream if we got nothing booked on our feature tables. Who else have we got going on right now? Kenneth Brisbane is from Indiana. So good US of A player coming up. Danny Olson in the hot seat, guys. Payouts for this division, the Masters division, is going to be $3,300 for first, $2,100 for second, and $1,600 American for third. Give me 1 second here. Let's see if we got something else. So this seems to be the only match that's going on now, guys, is Bonnie's match. This is Bonnie Plowman from Calgary, Alberta.
This is Stephen Holum.
This is Stephen Holem's face in the way of our PTZ.
I don't know what you want to do. You can go ask Gary.
So Bonnie Plowman is actually playing Denise Wilkinson from New Zealand. This is the A-side semifinal.
Greatness.
Stephen has no idea that we're zoomed in on Bonnie's match here. But Bonnie is playing Denise.
He doesn't know. We were trying to watch Bonnie's match. He's just yeah. It's Bonnie's A-side final right behind. Hopefully he goes back and watches it. He just hasn't.
Sorry, this is the A-side final.
It's almost like he knows it, but he doesn't.
A-side final. So winner of this match between Denise and Bonnie is going for the hot seat. Yes, you're right, Nicholas. Sorry, I misread the draw. This is for the hot seat. So this is the A-side final.
Grant went to try to get Steven's match moved.
Tony, he has great cheekbones, doesn't he, though? And he's got a fresh haircut. If he wasn't wearing his hat, we would be able to see his hair. So, AJ, this is not Steven's match. Steven just finished. So the match that we're watching now is Bonnie Plowman versus Denise Wilkinson from New Zealand. Bonnie's from our hometown, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. San Francisco, I will let them know you said hi.
Do you want to add the scoreboard again? Do that.
I'm not really sure of the score here.
I'll find out.
This table is a little bit further away, guys, so you'll have to bear with us. It's the only match going on in the pit right now. We're just going to try and see if we can get another match moved to one of our feature tables.
Does it say where in New Zealand she's from? It just says New Zealand.
You'll have to check here. Sorry guys, just a little preoccupied here trying to just get the scoreboard up. No way here.
Lies, Steve, lies. Good try. I'll go. They're supposed to be anyway. Maybe they misspelled their shirt. Would be tragic. Looks good. Right.
Maybe I need some spelling help, apparently. Oh, sorry guys. These new headsets.
Just go check this
Too much surface area.
Your next match.
One of these ones?
Yeah. I just had you moved.
Luke, we are trying our best to get Stephen and Kenny on one of our tables.
You're trying to win. Whatever happens. I'm not getting distracted.
No, it's not about that.
Still first game.
Whichever table. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whichever table, whoever.
Yeah, it doesn't
Against
matter.
anytime.
Yeah, Bernie, these guys, any of these guys are very personable. If you're ever at a tournament where they're at, do not be afraid to approach them. Obviously, some are more approachable than others, but all the ones that I've run into are pretty outgoing guys. So Bonnie is high ball here. Looks like she's got the 11 to the bottom right. Nice shot. Bonnie plays great. And it's so good to see her back playing. She hasn't played in this tournament, in this event for, I'm going to say 10 plus years, I would say. 10-ish years. Eight ball for the game here. No problem. Give me a second here, guys. Just trying to find out who we've got coming up on our feature tables. It looks like we do have... Oh, sorry. It looks like they are scheduled on table 4. I thought they had that moved. Guys, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to try and see if we can figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here we go. We think we have it straightened out here. It looks like we do have Steven's match coming up next at 9 o'clock, so that'll be in about a half an hour. That is going to be the B-side final. Hello, TJ Gulliver. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Spread the word, guys. If you are having Facebook issues, that is a Facebook maintenance issue. They're having data outages. So if you're having problems on Facebook, make sure you flip over to our YouTube stream. We do stream to YouTube live as well, simultaneously. We are following along with the comments there as well. We got it, Luke. Stephen and Kenny on table 8, coming up in a half an hour.
Getting closer, son. We ain't finished yet.
One more, buddy. One more.
Two more.
One more today.
One more. Today.
Check the score.
I'm just going to get Ben to run over here and check the score on Bonnie and Denise. They are 4 tables away from us, so hard for me to keep tabs. It is 1-1, Bonnie versus Denise. Canada versus New Zealand.
No, but I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? They're obviously not going to be able to read it. He can, you flash it up and he can explain everything, that's for sure, right? It's nice. He's another guy. Scratches.
I got it, Gord.
Yeah.
They are not anywhere near us. This is our PTZ cam. We've just got it zoomed in. They are probably, I would say, 50-ish feet away, maybe more.
Like the guy, what's his name? After you notice the guy.
So the angle is not ideal, but this is the only, one of the only matches that we've got going on right now. 3 ladies matches going on the stream.
All right.
Morgan on, Jason Morgan Jason on YouTube. There is one more match coming up tonight. We have Stephen Holum versus Kenny in about half an hour. 9 o'clock, that match is scheduled for.
It's just a different look.
Kenneth Brisbane. Thanks, Gord. I do appreciate it. Facebook is acting up on us, so
They'll come and do
would really appreciate it if you guys could share that YouTube stream, share it to your Facebook pages, your pool groups. It is a much clearer picture. We are following along with the comments there. We're here at the 2019 VNEA World Pool Championships here in Las Vegas, streaming from the Convention Center at Ballys. 200 tables we have at this event, 100 tables in each of the main rooms, and then in the Masters pit, the dome, so they call it. There is 8 tables. Lots of seating for spectators. They've got a set of bleachers set up on the other side of us. Sorry, guys. Grant is madly clicking on the computer screen here, so I can't even see what's happening. All I see is Denise is at the table. We'll get back on track here. Looks like Denise is high ball. Tried to play a little defensive safety there. Not sure if she got it. Gord says, as he said before, we're a lot better than Grant Martin. I don't know who that is, Gord, but I appreciate the compliment. Bonnie is super focused. She's been playing great. She has not been at this event for probably about 10 years, Wayne. She's been playing great. This is, let me just see where, this is the A-side final, I believe. A-side, yes, I believe it's a A-side final. A-side final. So this is for the hot seat. And when you get to the hot seat, you are guaranteed $1,500. 15 American dollars. It's like $1 million. Gord, oh, Grant's hemp. Grant is sitting right beside me. I think he's gonna hop on here pretty quick. It is really great to see Bonnie back at the table. Her opponent, Denise, is a young firecracker from New Zealand. Plays great. One of the favorites to win the Ladies Masters also. But I doubt, with how young she has ever run into a Bonnie Plowman. It's going to be a tough one. On YouTube, Easton, how much does it cost to enter a tourney like this? The entries for the Masters was approximately I think it was 205. 205 for the Masters per event. So 205 for the 8-ball event, 205 for the 9-ball event. It was I want to say $750 for the team. 760 maybe for the team. You do have to qualify. You do have to qualify to play this event. So you would have to play a VNEA sanctioned league throughout the year. And you would have to have a minimum amount of weeks in order to qualify to play. This is the Worlds, however. International, we have Germany, Bermuda, New Zealand, Australia, a lot of Americans and Canadians. Team Spain is usually here. Actually, I haven't seen them this year. I don't know if Spain has come, but we usually have Spain and Germany, Japan. So this is a great tournament. Lots of exposure, and this is typically the best of the best per country for amateur pool. Chip Diggs filling us in on YouTube here. Kenny Brisbane is a former amateur U.S. Open champion. Wow. Very impressive. Very good player from Michigan. This is going to be fun to watch, Chip. Like I said, this is a sea of monsters in this place. Looks like Grant is going to tune in with us.
What's good, everybody? I see Gord commenting on our Facebook feed with his normal shenanigans.
JB, you did tell me that you were going to stay up and watch all the matches. You stayed up until 4:30. What a trooper. We definitely appreciate you. Paulo from Brazil, thank you for tuning in.
Hey, Matt, how are you, bud? How's everybody doing?
Easton from Lake Ontario. You don't have any VNEA sanctioned leagues out there? I find that hard to believe. That's crazy. You can always get a hold of the VNEA. VNEA is actually probably one of the biggest bodies of pool sanctions. VNEA is very well known, BCA, APA, very, very large. So you can always get a hold of them and ask them who is the nearest sanction coordinator for your area, or they can tell you what it takes to actually get sanctioning. I would highly recommend this tournament. Very well organized. These guys have it worked down to a science.
And there's even a little bit of a party for the pool players.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Suds and Chips, famous Suds and Chips.
The famous Suds and Chips party. That's going to happen on Monday night, the night before teams start. So we got here on Wednesday. We set everything up. Thursday was the first day for Scotch doubles. Friday was 9-ball singles. And 8-ball singles started yesterday, Saturday.
I don't even know what day it is.
That's why I'm thinking really hard.
I
All the
can
days are
smell
kind
the
of
smoke.
yeah, it's all the days are blending together. The hours have been super long. In between, I'm actually here for work. I run a league. I'm a league coordinator from back home, so I'm working with my teams, making sure they're all taken care of. I'm playing as well, and then spending some time with the CSL crew, and then I have to go and man the booths at some point. I haven't even had time to do that yet.
Guys, I don't know if you can hear what sounds like a shotgun going off. That is Steven practicing his break. It sounds like a shotgun going off.
We have not had Steven on our feature tables since we got here. So we tried to do a little bit of begging. He's one of our hometown boys. Definitely want to see him play.
And his break is insane.
Crushing.
I can't wait till you guys, if you've never seen Steven play, I can't wait until that match starts. Because here we go again. It's gonna happen.
He's a great player. Thank you, Aziz. We are not professional commentators, but we do appreciate the compliments. Those compliments are what keep us going, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, Eastern Watcher. Yeah, wow. That was a break. Wait till you see it. Because not only does it sound loud, but the spread and the number of balls he's making right now is ridiculous.
Pretty gross. Denise Belanger checking in from out east.
Well, hello. How are you, Miss Denise?
Yeah, this match here is, these girls are in tough. This is the A side final. So obviously, both very talented players to make it this far. We have so many great players in this room. This bracket, the final bracket, ended up being final 8. Joanne Ashton, Tasha Thomas, Denise Wilkinson, Jamie Ashcroft, Tina Larson, Lonnie Fox Raymond, Bonnie Plowman, and Marcia Mock. So a tough field.
We will do, Denise. We'll check that probably in between the next match.
So Bonnie and Denise here are playing for the hot seat. This is going to be guaranteed $1,500. We are down to the 5-6 spot on the B side. So it's going to be Tasha versus Lonnie, Tina versus Joanne. Also a couple of great matches. None of these girls are going to be easy to get by.
Well, and for Steven's match, who's Steven playing again?
Steven's playing Kenneth Brisbane.
Right. And sitting in, special guest commentator, Chris McDaniel.
Wow, that's going to be awesome.
So obviously Chris is a pro-level player, instructor, teacher, commentator, absolutely everything. So a wealth of knowledge. It'll be a privilege for us to have him as a guest commentator.
For
Looking
sure.
forward to it.
I'm excited to hear that.
Well, I'll give you the choice. Do you want to sit in with him?
I think Ben's going to sit with him. No?
Nope.
Oh, no? No, I think, guys, go ahead. I might actually go grab something to eat. I haven't eaten all day today, now that I think about it.
I have not got those table tickets yet, but I promise I will. There's still some time, so I wanted to kind of wait for a little bit until there's a few more tickets. Then I can go up and get kind of a whack of them all at the same time.
We will let you know.
Makes it a little bit awkward going up, can I have one? Can I have two? How about three now? No, I only need two this time. So I'll just do it all kind of once we get up a little bit in numbers for that table.
We'll let you guys know maybe during the next rack here what we're talking about. There is a fantastic way to support the VNEA juniors. And we'll flash up that poster here when they rack.
Absolutely, and thank you for tuning in from Vietnam. Wow. And who was it? How many sticks does this person go through in a match? Stephen breaks with a Revo shaft.
So Denise met Denise. I thought I had that mixed up, but no, that's right. I'm reading it right.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Denise
pretty
met Denise at the 2014 International 10-Ball Championships in New York. She beat out 6-time Canadian championship champion Naomi Williams. This girl can play. She is, like I said, Denise, when I was describing her earlier, she's one of the favorites to win this event. But like I said, Bonnie's no slouch.
Oh, Bonnie knows how to hold a cue. Let me tell you.
I don't think either of them are in for a walk. Let's just say that.
Absolutely. And good evening, Todd. How are you? Checking in from Arkansas with us till the end. We appreciate it.
That's not Arkansas.
That's not Arkansas, no. It's Arkansas.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I can't lie though. I do want to say it like that when I see it.
Okay, so here's a funny story, and I'm going to embarrass myself a little bit. I think I might have been maybe 12 or 13 years old. And we were on a family vacation somewhere, driving through the States. And we ran into Arkansas. And my brother asked where we were, and quite emphatically I said we are in Arkansas.
That's how it looks. Denise looks like she's on, is that the 10 ball? Sorry guys, we are zoomed in from about 50 feet away. Hard to see the angles on the balls. It's
She
maybe the
horned it.
14 ball.
It is the 14th.
She barely just slightly undercut it.
This is gonna leave it pretty duck soup here for Bonnie. I think the 3 and the 4 both go in that side pocket. 1 and 2 into the bottom right, 7 into the bottom left, 6 to the top right. So everything has a home. It's a matter of controlling that cue ball.
I still think that we're going to see a pretty tight match here. And if you guys have not heard me say earlier, we seem to be having Facebook problems. Well, Facebook is having a problem. They're having data outages
And it's all over.
sporadically. Yeah. So if you guys are having problems with your Facebook and it keeps crashing on you, feel free to flip over to the YouTube channel. We do stream simultaneously to YouTube. Share that stream. Let's get these numbers up for these finals matches.
Very deserving, I might say.
And these players are going to display some great play. We are following along with the YouTube comments as well, guys, so feel free to comment on YouTube. We're watching.
Oh, Hamza, I remember back in the day at the local pool hall, you could smoke inside. Those were the heydays.
Those little aluminum ashtrays.
Yes, you got it. Now that they use for baking. 3-1 race to 7 for Bonnie Plowman. And just throw up our limited edition Q Sports Live Jam Up apparel shirt that is available. It is only available up until the end of broadcast for this event. So if you guys are fans of Q Sports Live and looking for some new gear, head on to jamupapparel.com. Look for either the CSL or the Q Sports Live tab, and it'll be under there, $55 US.
Let's just flash up that juniors table here. This is how we're supporting the VNEA juniors program, guys. Nothing better you can do with your money. Support the kids. $20 USD per ticket. We are just helping the VNEA sell their tickets.
Yeah, this is not our draw.
Yeah, so if you are inclined to buy a raffle ticket for this table, all deckled up, pretty and ready to go.
And that is exactly how it looks. Like, this is not CGI or anything like that. This is how that table looks.
That's a real life picture. You can send your money to qsportslive@gmail.com. We will obtain the picture for, or the table for you, the ticket even. Wow. This girl needs to eat.
Somebody get her some coffee.
Yeah. We'll get you the ticket. We'll send it to you for proof of purchase.
And Carlos, it's locking up for everybody. Facebook is having big time issues. So for everybody that is on Facebook, if you are having issues with it, feel free to join us on the YouTube channel.
Clearer picture, guys.
It has been flawless.
Yeah, no problems with the YouTube stream.
Oh, back in the Riv days, for sure.
Ken Adams, we are actually just using our PTZ camera. We have nothing going on our feature tables. So we are zoomed in probably 50 feet away, maybe even more, to one of the ladies' matches that are happening down the way. So
Now, if you do want kind of the full-on view of this table, TV Mike is got coverage.
yeah,
So he's got cameras on that table. I don't know how far back it is or whether it's zoomed in or not, but it will certainly be closer than what ours is.
what happened to the ladies' live feed? This is the ladies' live feed, Robbie. This is Bonnie versus Denise, Canada versus New Zealand.
Who won the viewer's choice?
Patrick Neal.
Yes, thank you. Nope. Was it Patrick Neal? You know
Oh.
what? I've got it in my phone. Let me look.
Now you got me questioning it. I thought it was. Nope. Maybe you're right.
My brain is in a fog, so bear with me.
I haven't eaten yet today. It's been a long day. What time is it?
I don't even know. I don't
It's
know if I want to know.
8:55. So, guys, we are going to have a feature match coming up on our live stream tables.
It was Patrick Neal. Sorry.
So we are going to probably flip over to our main table, be a straighter view of the table. We won't have to be zoomed in. That's going to start up in about 5 minutes. Jen, we do not have any of the Jam Up t-shirts with us. Everything is made to order, so you would have to order that online.
Yeah, they are a limited edition print. So, as I mentioned, they are, excuse me, they're only available up until our final broadcast. Once we are done at the VNEA, you won't be able to get them anymore.
Kimberly Swain on YouTube. This is the A-side final. So this is for the hot seat. We do have 2 more matches in progress right now. It is Tina Larson versus Joanne Ashton for the 5-6 spot, and Tasha Thomas versus Lonnie Fox Raymond for the other 5-6 spot.
I feel like we should move this down a touch.
Go ahead.
See if I like this a little bit better. Oh, wrong way. I kind of like that a little better.
Sure. Doesn't cut off their head so much.
Let me know what you guys think. Did you like it the other way? I kind of like this way better. Kind of lets you see a little bit of their facial expression and reaction and their concentration. Yeah, that camera, Tom, is a PTZ. So pen, zoom, tilt, super HD.
Yeah, it's pretty high resolution, and it zooms in pretty far. Maybe what we can do is give you guys a quick little tour of the room that we're in so that you can understand how we're set up. Grant's volume is turned right down.
Yeah.
We'll just turn
Otherwise, it reverberates in my own head. But that's all right. I can turn my volume up.
Wayne Knight doing the research. Wayne Knight on YouTube says he just looked up in the VNA rulebook, and the last time Bonnie won was in 2008, which she both won the 8 and the 9 ball. She has been out of the loop for a little while, and my approximation was pretty bang on. I said that she hadn't been here for about 10 plus years, so it is nice to see her back shooting again.
Oh, she just misses on that safety. She wanted that cue ball right behind that 6 ball. So that lets Denise at the table to keep this close.
I don't know, we can't see the angle from here. Can't see the angle from here. I don't know if she's locked up behind that 6.
Which live screen is this?
Q Sports Live.
Q Sports Live. Yeah. Is that free? Because someone is asking. All right.
It's on Facebook or YouTube. Facebook is kind of acting up a little bit, has been for a while. Not ours, but Facebook is having
Q
issues.
Sports?
Yeah. So better to go on YouTube.
Okay, Q Sports Live.
Yeah, 3 words.
Right.
No, it looked like she had a view to her 14 ball there. That's perfect. It looks like all of her balls go. So this is all about cue placement now, or cue ball placement, I should say.
That 11's going to be a little bit tight given where the 2 ball
The
is.
11
It
ball's
does go.
a little
Goes
tricky.
into the side.
Yep.
You got to
Oh.
just play good shape there. You are also from Arkansas. Love it.
That can't be the first time you heard that one, Gil.
No.
I can't resist saying it, Arkansas, in my head. And every time I say Arkansas, I'm like, nope, gotta correct it. Arkansas. So it looks like, guys, the feature table is just getting set up to start. They had a 9 o'clock start time. Kenneth Brisbane. Grant is just madly typing, trying to get it all. Get it all set up here on the scoreboard. Looks like Kenneth is just gonna try hitting a couple of racks here. Practice slightly. Stephen got to hit a few balls.
Where is Kenneth from?
I'm-
Virginia?
No. You'll have to check. That's awesome, Trick.
Michigan.
It is, like I said, very nice to see her back. She still shoots great. Playing the A-side final right now, but she's in tough against Denise Wilkinson, one of the favorites from New Zealand. It's going to be no catwalk. Not for either player, I don't think. But I do fully expect this match to kind of get pretty tight towards the end. Kenny Brisbane is from Oxford, Michigan. We will definitely keep you updated on the ladies, Jen.
Yes, we will certainly do our best to keep you updated.
I think Grant also has his microphone a little bit low. That's why he's not talking directly into it.
I'm still low?
Oh, there you go. Does that sound better? He just
Are they saying that it's
Yeah.
still low? Wow. All right, well, I guess I'll talk right into it.
we are not going to be able to split screen
No, I can't.
these two matches. It's the ladies' match is very horizontal, and our feature tables are very vertical. So unfortunately, they will not fit on our screen to split them.
And looks like Chris McDaniel has arrived.
I don't know if he's ready. I think he might just need a couple minutes. It looks like... Oh no, Denise is still there. Sorry guys, like I said, I have to look at the screen. I thought the girls actually went on break, but Denise was just down on a ball, couldn't see her. That is one for Denise. So now it is 3-2. Denise clawing games back.
I think this is going to go neck and neck. This
I
game.
think so too. Yeah. Sorry, Grant. I called you Ryan. My apology. That's okay.
all right. I've been called worse.
He has been called worse.
By Steph.
He's been called worse by better. Wow. Cha-ching. These mics are super sensitive, guys. These are brand new microphones, super expensive. So we're going to be packing these up in their individual suitcases every time we put this stuff away.
I didn't think you guys were gonna get in here with TV. Awesome.
So Denise just getting her rack together here. The guys are just warming up on the table. These are going to be great matches. I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah, guys. You're going to want to share the living you-know-what's out of this stream. They are doing the flip. So while they are breaking, I'm going to do the flip over here. Maybe Steph can keep us updated on that match.
Well, I think Chris is going to sit in my spot so I can go grab something to eat because I haven't eaten yet today.
Oh. And you figure you need to do that, do you?
I would like to. I would like to do that before I fall over because I'm starting
Okay.
to not put together full sentences.
All right, well, I will do my best to try to get somebody to go down there and keep us updated on
Yeah.
that score.
Well, I think I'm just going to go grab a quick sandwich. I'll be back. I won't be too long.
All right, guys, we are locked. We are loaded. We are ready to rock and roll. The question is, are you all ready?
So, guys, I'm going to sign off here. It looks like Chris is just going to be a couple minutes just to get set up here. I will be back in a little bit, but I will be watching this match. Faux shizzle.
And normally, I would never switch away from the ladies, but this is the B final men's master.
And both very accomplished players.
Yeah, believe me.
And on our feature table, so obviously a better view, so that's
Yeah.
going to count for a bit too.
Yeah. Believe me, you're not going to want to miss this at all. This is going to be some phenomenal pool because as much as you guys heard Stephen Holum breaking and it sounded like a shotgun, believe me, Kenneth also has a hammer of a break. Robbie, if you go under YouTube, it'll be the only one that's live, or should be the only one that's live. No discrimination at all. This is not the breaking guy. So the breaking guy is Stephen Holum at the table right now, racking and arguing with that rack is Kenneth Brisbane, Michigan, USA. So we have a north versus south battle. And I can tell you guys, it is going to happen fast. This is going to be a match that you guys are going to not want to miss a minute of.
Kenny won the flip.
All right, guys, we also have a very, very special guest commentator, Mr. Chris McDaniel, joining in on the live stream. Chris, how are you?
I'm good, Grant. How are you, man?
Well, I'm here. We're doing some commentating. This is going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal match.
I can't wait.
Let's
Is he
watch.
going to head ball?
Oh yeah, definitely. He has a
Yeah, he's
crushing
crushing
break.
the crack. He's cracking this.
I think it's going to
And
be.
I think it's going to be the same break for Steven.
Absolutely. I think they're going to have a battle back and forth.
Ooh, he didn't know. He did not hit that like he wanted to.
No, he kind of whiffed it a little bit there.
I got to stand up and take a look at this. All right, pick your suit. First one.
High ball.
Huh?
High ball.
High ball? Yeah, it's got
Only because of where the 4-1 are.
4-1, yep, that's big.
Unless the 1 passes. Does the 1 pass the 15? I think it does.
It absolutely does,
Okay,
actually.
then
and
I'm
you
changing.
know what? And the 4 can go the side or the same pocket as the
That's
one.
right. Yeah. So now I change.
It's got to be low balls.
It's got to be low.
And he's really just got to start with the 5, right? Is that the 5 or the 3 in the middle? I'm colorblind.
It is 5.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think he's going to want to set up to get the 1 in the corner, slow roll that in, shoot the 4 on the side. So that's going to,
So
he's going to end with the 3-1-4.
Yeah. So I think he's going to take the 5 ball to this right-hand side, down off this rail, and leave himself a nice angle on that 7. Float up for the 1.
No.
Oh no, he's
No.
right. No,
We
sorry,
gotta,
he
we
can go
gotta
by
clear,
the 50.
We got to clear
Yes.
these 4 balls in the
Yeah.
middle somehow, best to get best on the 3.
Yeah.
So that he can get on a position to float the 1 in the corner.
Right. I
the
keep
left
forgetting
corner.
that 1 ball passes the
Yeah,
50.
like we were just saying. So I think he's playing the, yeah, he's going for the 2 on the side. Unless, I mean, he might see it your way. He might go 7-1.
No, if the
Yeah, I
1
mean,
passes,
no reason
I
for
can't
that.
see Steven doing
But
that.
I'm wondering, you know, I think 2 on the side, and then I think going 6-7-3 is easier than going 7-6-3. Good.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So you go 7-3 is doable. It's not bad.
You could even save 7 as the out ball.
Okay.
3.
Oh, you know what? No, duh. He's just gonna do this. Take care of those now, and he can finish
Yeah.
up top, and the 8
Yeah,
goes in the same
That's
corner.
right. Yeah.
Duh.
So I would go 3, 1, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm. Done. Sometimes it's easy to overthink this game, and he's in the driver's seat, so.
Oh,
he might
overhit it.
have.
I think he overhit it.
He's good, I think. He's looking. No, he's not good. I looked right down the barrel of that. He's not good. He's not where you want to.
Just overstroked that just a touch. And guys, let us know if our volume is good. And if you are just tuning in, believe me, you're going to want to smash this stream. This is not going to be one you're going to want to miss. Share that even to your own personal page, because you never know which one of your friends is a closet pool junkie that really wants to be entertained by Chris and I. Uh-oh. Oh, he got the jelly rub.
He
got a
should be
jelly
fine.
rub.
He really should be fine here.
Yeah.
That was a big roll, actually.
That was huge.
I mean, this is, bump the 1. I don't see a lot of bad things.
No, yeah. Push the 1 down to the bottom rail. You're onto the 4. Even you don't even have to go as far as the bottom rail.
Yeah, just, cinch the 7. Whatever it needs to get to the pocket, that's it. And now I made a post and tagged you. I hope I did it right. Let's take a look here.
Awesome, Ray. Thank you. I kind of have my my Barry White voice going on here.
I'm going to try and get mine going, too. All right, just cinch the 7.
Nice little touch.
Dinky dink,
Down
and
to-
4 in the corner.
Yep, he's sitting perfect. He might
Yeah,
have
there
to
weren't
draw.
a lot of bad things.
No, he might have to draw this between that 14, 15 kind of.
He has to.
Yeah,
But I think what he wants to do is play it to hit that right side of the 14.
I agree. You don't want to draw it straight into the corner.
Just use it as a little bumper. And that's why. That's why you got to be sure.
Yep.
You got to be absolutely sure. That's what he wanted to do. Yeah, he wants to hit the. No, you just gotta have that little finesse with the cue ball. You gotta see
Well,
it.
I don't see any reason why Kenneth isn't out here.
He is out. That's just
This
the way.
is-
That's the place in the tournament we are now. That cost him the game.
Yeah.
That's the way you gotta look at it.
Well, you have to. It would be a very uncharacteristic mistake
Mhm.
if Steven was to somehow get back at this table.
But for the sake of entertainment purposes, go with the order here. What's he doing? He's going to the 9, right?
Yep.
Or unless he he's going to the 9 because he wants to keep the.
Keep your pattern simple.
But you want to keep this outlet ball up here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was afraid to go too far in there.
That was a little bit of a table roll, looked like. Kind of rolled back into the middle.
I won't lie though. I think he let up on the stroke a little.
Yeah.
I
Decelerated.
think I saw that. So the thing is he wanted to keep this ball he's about to shoot because that's an outlet ball. You know.
Yep.
It's easy to get to
Yep.
at any point.
And once
he's
back
going-
and
he
forth.
he let up on that stroke too, but no, actually,
He's
it just looked like he, like his tip just did this, like it wasn't a sure stroke, you know.
But I don't know if that's him decelerating or that's just his natural stroke.
Well, let's find out. Let's take a close look at this guy. Let's see if he.
Yeah. John, the stream's lagging for everybody on Facebook. If you are just joining on Facebook and having issues, head on to YouTube. YouTube is perfect right now. And while you're there, share it up.
And Steven pulls out the ref flag. Well, he's just going to shoot away and throw. I mean, just
Yeah.
jack up and shoot away. And
Yeah, I don't know why he would call the ref here.
well,
This
I
is
think Steven's
fairly
just like
obvious.
not leaving anything undone. You know, I don't know. It's one of those. He's in that mode.
I suppose.
He had a
but-
questionable one in a match he played next to me too. And the guy was a little
I
like,
gotcha.
"Huh?" He's just like, I want to be sure. But not to make fun of him, but he gets in that mode where he's just like not leaving anything
Yeah, don't leave anything to chance.
on the table.
Nice little draw off this left side rail. 10 into the same pocket. Pretty much a hit and a stick. 8 into the right.
Steven's break though, this is going to be entertaining.
Oh yeah. If you don't have earplugs in, now's the time. If you don't like the sound of a shotgun.
It is soul crushing when he gets his timing just right. And it was funny, I played him in the 9-ball last year.
Yeah, you guys are in the finals.
Well, that was the 8-ball, but I
Yeah.
also played him in the 9-ball. And on this table, it was the one at the very end of this room. And he got a 5-1 on me, and I beat him 7-5. And that was in the middle of the 9-ball tournament. But he did the same break in the 9-ball. I mean, like
Just
all these
crush
guys
it.
are trying to like, perform the break, play the one into us.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's trying to eat the whole table by himself on one shot.
Oh god, that
In
would have been
9-ball,
so
bar table
entertaining.
9-ball. He's just, I mean, it's
he's
just
hammering.
boom, over and over again.
Well, and you're gonna hear it right here. Right, he was over here. We were watching one of the tables down there with Bonnie and Denise, and he was practicing a break, and it was just like a bloody shotgun going off
Yeah,
in here.
I mean, I know it firsthand. Let's see this timing here. Boom.
Look at that,
Yeah, he's got it.
and just look at the spread.
He's got it. Is that 4 balls or 3? That's 3, I think. 3.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that 15-4 ball kind of married together in the middle of the table, but I think it'll go in the left middle pocket.
Wait, what's the first ball he's shooting here? You gotta
yeah,
look at that.
well,
I
you
mean, what
gotta-
are his options? Immediate
Yeah,
options here.
He doesn't really have a lot. He made too many. He could take the 12 off the 5 and inside.
Okay, yeah, good eye. I mean, yeah, that's a cincher, but he's still. It's kind of one of those.
You kind of got to roll with it a little bit, though,
For sure, but it's just one of those sort of.
right? And it puts you on either the 10 or the 14.
It's just questionable whether he can kind of twist that. Is that the 2 ball?
Yeah.
Above the 6. I mean,
It
whether
is.
he might be able to, like, if he can hit it full, he can make it.
Yeah, there's no way. He's maybe got, at least by the camera view, maybe a half a ball on the 2.
Well, I have great vision, but I'm colorblind, and maybe I have bad depth perception. I don't know.
I'm not sure what the answer to that question is, Eastern Watcher, how hard you can hit a break before a ball explodes, but Steven is attempting to do that every time he breaks on a table. Is he going to play safe here? Just graze the
Holy
7
mother,
and put it
he
back?
has no shot.
Yeah.
He doesn't like any
He's
of
going to
it.
play safe. Use the 7 ball.
Better get good there.
Nope.
Uh,
Not very good. Well, wait a minute.
he's got
I'll
he's got at
retract.
least a 5 on the side, right?
Oh, that's a steep back cut.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look at the vicinity there. That's
That's a really
he
steep
can cut
back
that ball.
He doesn't like it. He's looking at
Am
a
I
6
that-
deuce. The camera lies. The camera lies, I'm telling
Okay.
you. I'm just used to seeing it.
I hear you. I hear you. But I might
that's-
bet on it. If he shoots at the 5, I bet he makes it. But you're right. He's not in love with it. I mean, he would have shot it by now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, he's jumping?
What? What's he jumping to? Oh, 14.
Huh. Yeah,
Straight
the
jump,
5 is
14
not even an
inside.
option. Okay.
Yep.
I stand.
Nope, you sit.
Stand corrected.
Oh, just tagged the 12 ball on the way up. Guys, I'm not sure what the score is over there with Bonnie. She is at the table right now.
I walked by there on my way here. She was 3-1. So she's in control of the women's hot seat match.
Andrew, we do watch the comments, but we're just as entertained by the pool as what you guys are, so we apologize. How do you qualify for this? It's VNEA. You played BCA down here in the south, so you'll have to find a league that is VNEA sanctioned. So pretty similar to BCA, similar rules, a few minor differences, but very, very similar. And from there, same as BCA, you have to have a certain number of weeks that you qualify for. Oh, update the score.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kenneth that
1-0. Yeah.
won that first one. 6 in the side, or is he banking?
6 inside. I was right.
You couldn't be wrong with that, right? So, 2 ball, 7 ball, 4 ball, 4 ball, 4 first. Draw into the middle of 7-2.
I hate the 4 really.
Yeah, I kind of like the 4.
I don't like that
2.
angle on a ball on the side, but I mean, in general. Yeah, it's one of the, if it was any more angle than that, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't think he plays
There's no
that.
reason to.
And I kind of think on this 2 ball, he's going to go forward 2 rails out.
Nope.
You don't think?
Mm-mm.
With him hampered up over top of that 7? Nope, he's not.
Not worth the risk. Really not.
I think that was more of a risk because where do you shape the 8?
He's got options. He can float right under it, shoot in the corner of the side if he wants. Honestly, that's worth on a bar table.
I suppose. Well, I mean, they're big pockets.
Trying to jam that ball. Look at what he's doing. Trying to jam that ball over the 7 ball and power it 2 rails out just to get.
Oh, I don't even think he needed to power it. Just a nice, sweet stroke. Although it is bar box.
It's bar box. I mean, you can play this. There's nothing wrong with ending up here on the 8. And I've seen really good pool players that are so used to the big table have that big table shape mentality where they got to get to, they rule out some things just out of habit.
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
Yep. Well, and I'm not Stephen Holum nor Chris McDaniel.
Did I sound, what's the word? Pretentious there?
No, not
Okay.
at all. Not at all. And Commander, my man, I'll give you one warning, because again, I was this way last night. I'm going to be this way again tonight. I put in too many hours for this. Keep your comments positive, please.
What I miss? I'm not.
Amateur boring stuff. If you think that, sir, I invite you, come on down.
Oh. Amateur boring stuff. So it was so boring that he felt compelled to.
To comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he must have not had anything better to do.
Right.
Okay. Kenny is not hitting like you and I talked about outside
Yeah,
the
he's
meat
not.
of the cue ball, you know?
Yeah.
Keep it within that dime.
Yeah.
He kind of got that, he got the edges of it both times.
So do you figure nerves is coming into play there a little bit? Being on the stream?
Nope.
B-side
Not
final?
that, not that. No,
No?
not for this guy. He's been coming out here as long as I can remember. And it's not that. It's not like he's feeling the pressure of it. He's just, his timing is off, you know?
Yeah.
He's just maybe pressing a
fatigue?
little bit. It could be fatigue. But believe me, that guy's not sitting there nervous. He's just trying to do his job.
Yeah, I've never seen him play before. So.
Oh yeah, he's a vet.
So Steven on low ball, he's going to have to develop somehow with this 3-5. Did they go on the side? Does that 5 pass? It must. He played there. It must pass.
It looks like the 3 does if he was a little bit. Yeah, he's shooting the 5. It goes.
I think you got a little funny on this angle here. Of course, our angles are not 100% true. See, I thought he was going to hit more of the side of the 11 there.
This is the 4 ball up here, so it's 476.
276.
Oh, 276.
Yeah.
He's getting in a rhythm now. If his break connects here,
Yeah, he could be very tough to beat.
oh, he is. But yeah, I mean, I think it.
When
You're looking for momentum is huge in these sets. I mean, it's.
Well, definitely, and I've definitely seen Steven play a ton. And when he starts getting on a roll, it's almost scary. Right, and not to sound biased, but I've seen Steven play a lot. He's obviously a Q Sports Live guy, and no knock against Kenneth. Not what I'm doing. I just know Steven's game. I don't know Kenneth's game.
It's truly a situation where it's about the break, and
Yep.
Ken basically misfired twice. He got away with one. He didn't get away with this one. If Steven connects now, Ken's gonna have to dig down, keep pace, and hope he makes a mistake. Now it's in that situation, you know.
Yeah.
And the way he connected last time and didn't have a shot, that's probably not going to happen again here.
Yeah. Well, and for those that are just tuning in, guys, this is Chris McDaniel. He's not no slouch, only a pro player. That's all.
Yeah,
right?
top amateur, low pro type,
Right.
semi-pro.
And you do have some lessons that you give out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll go through that on the next
Cool.
next rack.
Thank you.
We'll put your info out there.
Yeah, I'm out of Denver doing it full time, and it's going really well. A lot of demand. All right. And I will say I am since getting to know him last year, playing him, I'm a big fan of this kid.
Well, and to think he is 23.
Yeah. Is there a... Did you hear any of that?
I kind of did.
What did he say?
I think Stephen thought that Kenneth was questioning where his ball placement was. So Stephen took out his earpiece and asked him. And Kenneth pretty much said, no, man, if there was something wrong,
You'd
be
know.
the first
Yeah,
to
yeah.
know about it.
Yeah, see, so this is...
Do you like the 6-5 combo to start? I like low ball.
Yeah, if he's careful with the 6. Gotta be real careful.
Hit that pretty sweet.
Yeah, clear those 3 out. Go, is that the 3 in the corner up here?
It is, yeah. And yes, Stephen is playing with headsets in. There are no rules against that. There's not a dress code. There's not a time clock. And as far as Bonnie's match goes, it is Denise at the table right now.
Can you message Eric and tell him to come here, please?
What's your website for people? I mean, that'll direct them wherever they gotta go.
Our website is QSports Live, www.qsportslive.com, but that's not how you find the feed.
Okay.
The feed is on either Facebook or YouTube,
Okay.
and QSports Live, 3 words, on either one, whether
Okay.
it's Facebook or YouTube. And you are correct, Hamza. Stephen has played in the World Chinese 8-Ball. Randy, if it is freezing up for yourself and anybody else that is tuned in on Facebook, you're more than welcome to head to YouTube. YouTube is working flawlessly. The Facebook issue is not a Q Sports Live issue. It's not a stream issue. It is a Facebook issue. Keon, I'm not sure if and or when that is for the finals, but it is available on CompuSport. We're just more or less trying to keep focused on the comments here for Facebook, the comments on YouTube, plus do some commentating on the game here. Nicely done.
Sorry, I got a little distracted, but that wasn't really much drama right there.
No,
Because this
that
really
was-
is about the break. and
that was a-
momentum and
yeah.
mistakes. I mean,
Yeah.
Stephen has to make a mistake from this point.
That was pretty much a really routine type of a run. So let's throw up your information here, Chris, for
CMD pool
anybody
techniques.
that's looking.
I am on that CMD : pool techniques. If you do a search,
A
and
Google search.
people can book online there. And just my methodology is I'm all about body control. I mean, I'm very much a technician, but I have systems, actual, like, I break down stuff and I communicate well. I enjoy it, and it's working for everybody that I work with. Basically, you get a
Fairly,
lesson from me, you become better.
You gotta, you gotta like that. And whereabouts is it?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
But I travel around and open for clinics and all of that.
And if they want to get a hold of you on Facebook, just Chris McDaniel.
Yeah, that's my personal.
There you go.
You know what?
guys.
He let up on it
And makes the 8.
to make sure he hit it square. But now I'm starting to think he doesn't have the rack down. Because he hit it perfectly square at a decent pace. And that was really not a good spread.
No, he's kind of in muddy waters there. Does Chris ever come to PA?
Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
I did for the Super Billiard Expo. I was there. You know, I mean, I'm for hire. I'm willing to go anywhere with a where it's, you know, it's what I do for work. So I don't know if I have to spell it out. I don't know.
Right? Can I have your job? So how about people in a wheelchair? Can they take lessons?
Absolutely. Yes. There's no other way to answer that.
Yeah, no troubles at all.
I helped a guy I helped a guy play better that's legally blind, and that's actually a fact.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, this is fun, Grant. You're pretty much cut out for this.
Well, I've maybe done commentating once or twice. A few little camera maneuvers.
Oh, so he elected to re-break, and I like that.
I do too. He was
I
that
like
was
that he did
muddy,
that.
muddy waters.
Now put some work. Now he's doing it. You got to put work into the rack, especially on these tournaments that are on the valley tables. It's half the battle. It's getting that rack right.
I would agree.
Oh, she says it's 4-4 over there.
Oh, thank you. I don't
4-4?
know who gave me that update. 4-4 between Bonnie and Denise for the update. You heard wheelchair lessons for what? Pool lessons, courtesy of the one and only Chris McDaniels. He is sitting in as a guest commentator here on Q Sports Live, live and in living color. So this is not live. This is live.
Got it.
Right, so I can pretty much mess around with anything here.
Oh, got it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But I did want to set
He's
this
not hitting this
just in
right.
case. He might have got away with one there, though. Low ball still not
I can't
terrible.
think of. Well, he hasn't had one break that you really like yet. And I'm not. I mean, it's just timing. I know he can break.
I think that's a really old rule, Zach. It's still the shooter's choice, even though you saw Kenneth put the 8 in position. It's still his choice, even from there, if he wants to re-rack. Sorry, Hamza, that was for another Hamza. Yeah, it was actually the last match that Steven played. Both players were on a mission and a roll. I think out of the 14 games, 11 were run.
Playing who? Oh, Alex?
Yep.
Yeah, Alex told me that. Yeah, that's actually a cute story. But let's try to remind.
We like stories.
Yeah, but he's shooting right now. I mean, this is kind of a complicated rack. Should we tell the story?
Sure. Well, let's do this, and then we'll hear your
Yeah, just remind me. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's,
And Bethany Sykes, how are ya?
Bethany.
Yeah.
I remember her. She was in. I met her at the Super Billiard Expo.
She was on one of the Q Sports live streams. We were at NAPT in Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Her first kind of big major event. And you want to talk about a perfect display of basic fundamentals. She put on an amazing display.
Yes, I watched her play. She, I mean, I thought she'd been doing it for years and years, and then when I think she told me that was her first pro tournament. I thought she was like a.
Yeah.
Like, what?
She came across seasoned.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Kenny basically hit that shot perfectly. And he just, but the 7 ball went to a little area that makes this run out
A little
complicated.
more complicated. Yeah.
He's got to get that window just right, and even if he gets the window, he doesn't like the angle. But
So-
yeah, say hi to Bethany for me if she can.
Yeah. Oh, she can hear you.
Just kidding. Hi, Bethany.
And Chris Miller is asking if there's any way he could find out about a few lessons. He's in Alberta.
Alberta?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you may be coming up to Alberta.
Is
in
that where that
August.
10,000?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But nobody knows about that.
Oh. Oops. Oops.
It's all good.
Uh,
They still don't know.
Let's just say perhaps things could
Things could be worked
unfold there,
Yeah.
Chris. Okay, that was a.
Wayne, it was 4-4.
He got away with it big time.
It was 4-4 about 3 minutes ago. He did get away with one there.
Oh man, do you see his stroke?
Yeah. I think that's his
Is this
natural stroke.
I don't know. No. I don't think. I mean, I'm being overly critical. You got to be able to play in all modes. And yeah, it's not pure right now, but he's doing his job. He got away there. He's keeping it right where he needs to from here. But I'm telling you, there was a little hitch that I saw. But like I said, I'm a technician. I'm all about body control, so I find those little things, the timing of the, when he, I don't know.
Yep. Well, I mean, being that technical type of teacher, you're going to pick that out in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, remind me your story.
Oh, yeah, thanks. So Alex beat me I was up 6-4 on the loser side. I lost to Danny the first. Danny's in the hot seat, Danny Olson. And I win a set, and then I play Alex. And then I'm up 6-4, scratch on the break, runs out. He breaks, runs out, and I just thunder the last break, hill, squat it in the middle of the table, and nothing goes. So he's really
He is crushing
connecting
now.
the crap out of it. Okay, he's good to go here.
Yeah, this
Just
is
like, this is, there's no question here. So
No.
he's got to, but these games, I mean, all it takes is one break to go wrong, and that could cost him 3.
That's it.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? I mean, things turn fast. So,
Yep.
but anyway, what I was saying was, it was kind of a donkey fest. The match between me and Alex. We were both we're out in the upper side with all those tables, we're like
Right.
121 or something.
Yeah.
And we both start off doing our job, breaking and running, and then one guy, he scratches on the break, and I give it up. It was just totally just inexcusable stuff. And he does the same thing right back to me, and now we're just tripping over our own feet.
Right.
And it was one of those matches, and he felt bad about winning, and so I'm like, well, go get her done, man. Go snap it off. Make me proud, And then I see him after he won a set with Jessica in the Scotch doubles, And he's like, oh, so I played Steven in the match you were talking about. It was
Right.
just, I think we traded breaks or trade innings right at the beginning, and then there were 11 racks run or something like that.
Yeah.
And I came from the selfish perspective of like, well, that's what you get for me breaking dry hell, I guess. But then he's looking at me like, are you saying I deserve that? And I said, well, yeah, I'm saying you deserve that. And I said, I'm the one that lost. And then he's like, dude, I was just trying to like make you feel better. Like I didn't just go dog it off right after winning that set. So he was coming from a point of compassion about it.
Right.
And I was just being all selfish about it and giving him crap. I'm like, oh, shoot, blind spot.
Right.
Totally self-centered narcissist over here.
Uh-oh.
What do you do? You know what? He was indecisive.
He was relying on that spin.
He was indecisive. I think that's what it was right there. He got caught between strokes, I think.
It is a very, very, very sick break, Steve.
When he beat me in the finals last year, I called it soul crushing, the way he was hitting the break. The cue ball almost hit the light every time and just landed in the middle of the table.
It's crazy.
It's incredible. But he was breaking from the middle of the table last year.
Well, we'll see how he handles
He's gotta stay steady
my
and just
eye.
stroke straight through it.
We'll see how he handles my IQ jump cue.
That's like I said, it was about the break and mistakes, and that's exactly what Kenny needed. And this could literally, it changes the momentum. Kenny's supposed to win. He's supposed to break and win.
I think Steven's going to try to play this 8 off the 6 back into this corner. He's going to try to kick this one rail, kick the 8 off the 6 into the corner.
That looks absolutely plausible.
It's doable. It's makeable.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all he's got. And it looks like something he has a chance to do. So Kenny's a little nervous. Look at his face. He's like,
Yeah, he's going, holy man.
He's looking out the side. He's got his head turned, and he's looking out the side with his finger. Ooh.
Oh, he didn't miss by much.
He didn't stay down. He just kind of was hoping. It was a hope stroke, I thought. Hey, and I'm not criticizing. I do this. I do all of it. I actually, I'm a good player, but I teach better than I play. I don't always do this, but I mean, if one of y'all can do what I tell you better than I can, you'll be fine.
You'd be amazing. Yeah. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Come on. You're being modest. You'd be amazing.
Watch the pace of his stroke here. Watch the timing. Just pay attention to that. Like moving forward, like from the time he stops.
In the backswing?
No, when he stops on the cue ball, like he's done all his, I call it get your body right, get the aim right, and then get the stroke right. That's the 3 steps. So right now he's, getting the body right is, see now, he's fine. Look, he's staying down really good. He's focusing on that, staying still and down. But anyway, I call it getting the body right, get the aim right, and then get the stroke right. So you get in that mode of doing your job, and you follow that process every time. In the phase of getting the body right, that's when you're wiggling your feet, and you're doing some big strokes, and you're making sure your body's in a position to stay absolutely still through the whole and finish the deal.
Okay, so here's something I actually just found out last week. I've been playing since I was 18 years old. I play okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'm a lower master player.
Okay.
Ish. I shoot right-handed, but I am left eye dominant.
Yeah, I've known if John Morrow was one, he switched to his.
He did, because he's got the same issue I do.
Uh-huh.
So a day, if I play a full day of pool, the next morning when I wake
Your
up
neck?
feels like I got hit in the head with a bat.
You got to do when you look at it. So you got to do this weird little S turn with your neck to get it.
Yes.
Get your head in the right position over the cue using the other. Yeah.
And that my cue is like right on my chin.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
And some people
cranking
have their
my
head
neck.
tilted to the side and look
Yeah.
out the side instead of their face.
Oh, I'm still face on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I just found out last week that I was left eye dominant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, you know the easy test for that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just hold your thumb up with both eyes open, line
Oh,
it up
even
over,
better. I can zero in on 6.
and then you close one eye.
Yeah. Left is there. Right, it's gone.
So you are left eye dominant,
I am left eye dominant.
and you're right, and you shoot right-handed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I just found out last week.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But very interesting information to know about myself.
Oh yeah.
Go shoot a gun. I have actually, Matt. When I was, I want to say 16 in Boy Scouts. They kind of do that hunter's education thing. And 24 out of 25 skeets, I might add. Or clay pigeons if you're from America. And the only reason I didn't get that dang
America.
25th.
That's just south of Canada, right?
That's south of Canada. You
Okay.
got it. Yeah. And the only reason I didn't get the 25th is because I didn't know it was a pump action shotgun.
I don't know why Kenny hasn't switched his brake.
Well, and that's one of the things that Ben Francis always says. Pay attention in your match. See what the other guy is doing, and if it's working for them, repeat it.
Yeah, well, that's what he's trying to do here, and it's not working for him. So one of these guys, well, first of all, it doesn't look like Kenny has the same type of power that Steven's able to generate right now at this point. And or he hasn't figured out the rack like Steven has.
Right.
Because that's a tiny
Combination.
little, that's a skill set in itself. You got to break best for, I mean, yeah, what Ben said is absolutely valid, but he's done it 3-4 times now.
Yeah.
And then you got to be, adjust for whatever you come across.
Yeah. Explain the eye dominant test again. Sure. So, you know the donut hole that you make with your thumb and your pointer finger? If you hold that out in front of your face, I would say, I don't know, arm's length away, pick out something on the wall that you're staring at, maybe a clock or whatever it is, and then close one eye. And if it stays there, that's your dominant eye. If it moves, it's your other eye that's dominant. So for me, when I do that and I'm looking with both eyes, I can see what it is I'm staring at. If I close my right eye, what I'm staring at stays there. If I close my left eye, it disappears completely.
Yeah, it moves over. So, I mean, with both eyes open, you just do a natural line, and then and you'll see your thumb move. You'll be able to tell which one's dominant very easily.
Yeah.
Very quickly. And if you don't understand, of course, if you're not sure what we're saying, you can always GTS. Google that stuff.
Are you sure it was stuff you meant to say there?
Yep, that time.
So this should be fairly...
okay.
Ooh, he almost brushed the top side of that 12. He still would have been okay, but...
Yeah, I like finishing
10,
with that ball at the bottom.
Yeah, 10, 15, 12, 8.
Both are doable, but there's just less chance of anything going wrong if you do it this way.
There you go, Colton. Now you know.
He's following it 2 rails out?
Um,
1 rail.
I think he one rail.
Yeah, I mean, it almost
I
looks
can't
so straight. And then
yeah.
he's queuing high. He's going 2 rails. That's... I mean, if you're going to...
That is brave. I think he might have got away. I mean,
I mean, it was obviously natural. But yeah, I think you got to like... It... Okay, here is a tip. Okay? For the amateurs. Obviously, I'm sure there's great players here that might roll their eyes at what I'm saying. But, you know, everybody can use different pieces of information. But
hey, you know what? Free information is always good information.
but something to focus on. This is an idea, okay? When you have these easy outs, easy shots, use those moments to generate the momentum in your timing and your body and your stroke to prepare for the tougher stuff. So be perfect. Get all your timing just right. Stay down a little extra longer. A little bit extra longer. Did I say that right? What? Extra long. But is it break time for Steven?
It is break time.
But it's Kenny's break. Steven shouldn't do that.
I agree.
Steven. You know what?
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like Steven did just walk out the door to go take a break. But we're going to see if we can coax him to come back in. He shouldn't leave on somebody else's break. He should wait for his own. And I don't know if Kenneth is going to wait. So he tries the second ball break, which did change it up. Unfortunately, a little bit muddy. So it looks like he is going to wait. So he is going to practice the break. Yeah, I didn't know whether Kenny was going to wait or whether he was just going to kind of shoot at it. There's quite a few of those little finicky type of rules that I guess technically would be correct, but when you're playing at these guys' level, neither one of them really care. Adam, Steven just went for a quick break. So you know what, guys? I'm going to flash up this Q Sports Live. Okay, guys, let me know. I think we might have got the sound fixed. Maybe. Let me know. Perfect. We got sound. All right. We're back in action. Kenneth is on the hill. Wow. Really nice shot there. All right, so Chris back joining me again.
Hi.
Nope, not fixed. Sure did. I got sound on Facebook. Sound is back. Sure did. Yes,
check,
yes.
check,
Yes,
check.
fixed. Update on the ladies' score. Steph- Oh,
Is it Hill?
They're Hill.
Oh.
They're Hill.
Is Bonnie shooting right now, Hill?
Bonnie is at the table shooting Hill.
Oh. And you have a camera over there?
We don't.
Oh.
We could put the PTZ over there, but being that this is B final
Yeah,
and this is on our stream table, we have to give priority here.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is no gimme.
No.
Oh, I like that line.
Does
I
he
like
get
that line
the
a lot.
love? Needs the love.
It was a little unlucky right there. It was a lot unlucky, and he is hooked, by the way. I'm looking right down the barrel. He is hooked.
Absolutely, Randy. Send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with it. Did Bonnie just win? I think she did.
Yeah. I would say that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I am pretty sure Bonnie just won.
Steve
Hill.
just tried to do a little hook on the cue ball and catch that 5 right. It was a hard shot to do. That's all he had. And it should be the end for him, but
Yeah.
third place after winning it last year, that's nothing to be ashamed about. And
Really unlucky. Oh, excuse me.
I still don't think Kenny had his groove game, but that really only happens half the time anyway. You got to be able to play that other gear and win. But I think also you might be a little right that his stroke does have a little extra,
It's almost a deceleration or a pause.
it's some kind of hitch. It's some kind of a. But he's going to take care of business here, and
The YouTube link is the same, so it's just Q Sports Live on YouTube.
yeah. Oh, I wanted to give a shout out, please.
Of course, absolutely.
My sponsor is her name is Brenna Pollard, and she is out of Wichita Falls, and her business is Clinkers, and they're unique adult beverages and glass painting. It's a very unique business, and she is sponsoring myself, Omar Al Shaheen. She sponsored John Mora at the Gross tournament this week here in town.
The U.S. Open.
And he just got, I think, third in the banks to start.
John?
John Mora, yeah.
Wasn't he playing the A final of one of those events?
I think he
too?
was, and he might have lost that and then lost the next one because I think it was
gotcha.
Billy and Shane in the final.
I gotcha.
I don't know for sure, but that's my deduction. I know he's doing really well, though. And most of the people watching, I'm sure, know about Omar's 10-pack on Shane last week.
Yeah, right. Well, and you and him are roadies?
Yeah, we've gone to a lot of tournaments together.
Yeah.
I know him really well.
Game-winning shot right here. And that should do it. 8-ball for the win.
Just making absolutely sure. Good job.
Absolutely. Well done. And the crowd goes wild. Congratulations, Kenneth, on the win, taking out Stephen Holum 7-4.
So it is Holum.
Holum.
Holum?
Yeah.
I've been calling him Holum.
He's been called worse.
It's a 5-4 for Joanne.
Well, Grant, I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hey, man, you're welcome back here anytime.
Yeah, and I'll be here all week. So if I'm just chilling, I'd rather be playing. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like
It's a
talking
lot of
pool.
fun.
I like
we have a
talking
lot
pool.
we have a lot of fun here on Q Sports Live. We appreciate you sitting in with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the viewers also appreciated it, getting definitely your table pick apart knowledge. It was a lot of fun. We'll certainly do it again.
Looking forward to it.
Maybe for the finals even.
When is that? That's tomorrow, right?
I'm not sure.
Are you doing the finals of the men's?
We're gonna try to.
Okay.
We'll
I
see.
see. So this is sort of a tug of war there.
It is a little.
Okay, that's interesting. Well,
Ask and ye shall receive, Nicola. There is Joanne's match. You just had to ask for it. So Joanne is up 5-4 in a race to 6. So Joanne is on the hill.
but you've got Bonnie and Denise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
That's
oh,
the
it is
wrong
showing.
scoreboard. Wrong name. So we'll just we'll do this.
And Joanne is playing my Scotch doubles teammate, Tina Larson. Great player. Very disappointed that we got 5th, 6th.
So pay no attention to that. We'll put 5-4. We'll throw Joanne in here. And
But I am going
this
to bail,
is
my
Tina,
man.
right?
Tina Larson, yeah.
Tina. Works. This is what we get for doing a quick set. Well, listen, thanks again for sitting in with me. Very appreciated. I'm sure we'll hear more of you kind of throughout the week.
Absolutely.
Awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, guys, there he was, Chris McDaniel. All right, so this is going to bring Joanne Ashton to the table. Not really an easy starter. She's looking like she's somewhat hampered by the 10 ball. Going to shoot that 15 into that top left. Try and break apart that 12-14 down at the bottom. Hey, thanks, Bethany. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll be here all week. We are only on day 4 of 10. Still tons of pool to go on. To go on. And Victor, if you want to see the jump shot again, you can do it. If you're viewing on YouTube, YouTube has the ability. You can do live replays. Not terrible. I think she's actually on the good angle for that 12 ball. And once we do the shutdown, guys, and it gets posted, it will be up in the archives forever. If you are new to viewing Q Sports Live, number 1, thank you for tuning in. Number 2, before you head off, make sure you've either clicked the subscribe button on YouTube or the like button on our Facebook page. By doing so, you'll be notified each and every time that we get ready to go live. You can join in on the stream again, and you just never know. We've got a few guest commentators that will make an appearance here this week. No problems at all, Victor. Joanne Ashton is from Calgary, Alberta. Let me see if I can find where Tina is from. Tina Larson. She is from Indiana. And once again, guys, all of that information is available on CompuSport if you do want to follow along. You can check on the progress of your favorite player, your favorite team, what scores were. They are keeping track of the scores.
They're racing to 6.
Oh, sorry, yes, I do need to change the race score. No troubles at all, Adam. We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are just tuning in, help me out. Hit that share button if you are on Facebook. On YouTube, share that stream to your personal page. We would appreciate it. Nice shot from Joanne Ashton there. So you do have to watch yourself with this 9 ball. If she's going to take the 9 ball first, 9 to the top right, she might have to put a stroke on it. Maybe with some left-hand spin. Go off the left side rail. Come back just about where the 9 ball is now. And you'll have the 10 ball to the bottom left-hand corner, 8 to the top right, or bottom right. Very nice. Little bit short, but shouldn't pose as any issue at all. And guys, if you are just tuning in here on Facebook, Facebook has been having issues the whole week. If you are getting kicked off Facebook and it keeps rebooting or asking you to reboot or that it can't play the video, you can jump on over to YouTube. And I think Joanne just got away with one there. Comes underneath. And she's going to play this 8 into that side pocket. So for the win. Absolutely. Calgary may take first and second in the Ladies Masters. But certainly some work to do on those Ladies Masters B-side. Oh no, she missed it. She went off the horn. Oh, she tried to cut that down into the corner. She ran it down to the corner. Wow. Who doesn't like us some hill action? So these ladies are playing for the 5-6 spot. So still lots of work to do on the B side. Hill, Joanne's break. She's got a great break. Hopefully I just didn't give her the commentator's curse though. Yeah, I'm not sure why she didn't play that into the side. But again, right, our camera angles might be a little bit different. And looks like we have Stephanie Toy joining us back again.
Let me in here.
Tag, put you in, coach.
Hill. Joanne and
She-
Tina, this has been a great match. Tina was down, I think, like 5-2. So Tina
Battling
clawed
back.
her way back. We've seen a lot of Tina over the last week. Ended up in the finals a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I don't know why she didn't play that 8 into the side. I thought that was a much easier shot. But again, like I said, our camera angles may not be 100% as to what she was looking at. So it is Tina at the table right now. It looks like she's gonna shoot this 5 ball down to this bottom left-hand corner. And even like right there tells you our camera angles are not 100% because I would have thought the 5 doesn't pass the 11, but she's got
She sure does.
all kinds of room. Only the whole pocket.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if we can get another match lined up.
Sounds good. Yeah, and that's always part of it too, Joey, is you know you're on the hill, you're fighting to get over the hill, which sometimes can be a challenge. And there are many, many times that you just kind of get maybe tunnel visioned into what it is that you want to do. When you guys block people for yourself, that's just blocking them from your view. You guys can block anybody else's comments. If I do it, they can't comment at all. But again, you know, like I say, it's much easier from our side of the camera. From this side of the camera, guys, I'm batting 1,000%. I've never missed from back here. But Joanne has been here before. She is a pro player on the WPBA, as is Tina. Both of these ladies know how to hold a cue. They know what to do with it, but it happens to the best of everybody. You just get shook. Pressure does get to absolutely everyone. Just gotta shape this 6 ball really nicely. Tries to go underneath. She does get there. Kinda gets away with a little bit there. 8 ball will still go into that top left-hand corner, but she's gotta bring a shot here. 6 ball into this bottom left, 2 rails around for the 8 ball into that top left for the win. This right here is your game-winning shot. And sorry, I'm talking low here, guys. Hopefully my volume is good. We're not very far from where these ladies are playing, so I don't want to be disruptive at all with my commentary. Spears the ball in, and again, kinda got away with one there. Shooting off the beach all the way downtown for the win. And I don't blame her. She's taken a good, long, hard look. Steadies her nerves, gets down into her shot. lines it up, pulls the trigger. It's in the heart. Look out! Oh my gosh, wow. I thought that cue ball was going to be dead into the heart of that corner pocket. Wow. How do you handle the pressure? Well done. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Job well done, Tina. Tina moves on. Takes out Joanna Ashton by a score of 6-5. What a match. We've been treated to a few really good matches here, guys, and hopefully we're not over yet. Steph hasn't made it back yet to see if we do get another match tonight. So I'm going to do a quick shutdown restart, and once again, I'll remind you guys, hopefully the sound stays this time. We do have the limited edition Jam Up Apparel Q Sports Live shirts, so if you are a Q Sports Live fan and are looking for some new pool gear, you can go on to the Jam Up Apparel website, jamupapparel.com. $55, amazing price point, guys. These are not a vinyl shirt. These are vinyl or sublimated shirts, and only available up until the final broadcast of this event. Once this event is done, shirts won't be available anymore. So, guys, listen, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in with us, having some fun. Once again, got to thank Chris McDaniel for sitting in, giving us his play-by-play on the tables. And we'll do a quick shutdown restart. Hopefully we'll be back with another match. If not, we will be back live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So as I mentioned before, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto the Facebook page, click the like button, or onto YouTube and hit the subscribe button. And that way when we go live tomorrow, you'll get the notification and you can jump in on the live stream again. On behalf of myself, Chris McDaniel, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thanks a million for tuning in, guys. We certainly appreciate it. We'll either see you back here later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.